This is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City. Today we're talking about the title process, how the abstract and title opinion work, and what we as realtors should know through that process. The abstract is the history of a property that needs to go back at least 43 years, and that's a state law. A lot of times you'll find them that go back further if the abstract's been kept in good condition and nobody's lost it. When we have a buyer writes an offer on a property and we're on the list side, we need to know where that abstract is at, where it needs to go for the process in the transaction, so that the buyer's attorney can read the title opinion or give a title opinion from the abstract. And then we need to be able to clear title. I find more and more that we are struggling as an industry to know what it means to clear title. Agents haven't gotten the training that they have needed to do so, from my experience and my opinion. And where that really comes down to is just an industry change as we as agents be able to delegate more off. But it doesn't always mean that we're able to talk to our consumers as much about the process and why there might be a delay in closing. So there's always going to be some clouds to title. There's going to be your mortgages and your property taxes are a cloud. But in addition to that, the buyer or the seller may have a IRS lien, or if their name is very common, like a Murphy or Anderson, or where there's a lot of those names, you might see that there's a name affidavit or a lien against somebody that has the same name that needs to get cleared. So how do you go about doing that? A lot of times that's just getting an affidavit drawn up. But at the end of the day, what we need to do is communicate with our sellers the best that we can about how those title policies, or how the title needs to get cleared, and give them a clear understanding of that. And I think we as an industry can do a better job with that. And so one of the things that I always recommend is to do your research, know what a title opinion looks like, and then kind of look what needs to happen to clear that title. So whether that's a name affidavit, maybe whether that's getting a release from a previous mortgage company where they didn't file the mortgage release, or something along those lines, knowing what that is so we have a better ability to communicate that to the seller. Here at our office, we work hard to train our agents on that, and it's a continued ongoing effort, but it's something that I think is very valuable. Again, the abstract goes to the title opinion attorney. They read it, goes back to the seller's side to get the title cleared, and we need to know what that looks like from our stance in order to communicate. This is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City and the Timothy Schutte Real Estate Team.